reason for blacks and Hispanics committing crimes.
We need to figure out how we're going to do
they
this
are.
now, okay?
And the reason is,
We need to figure out how we're going to do the
I'm
panel.
speaking.
I know, but I think
But
that
you
you
can't
need to
speak
stop.
over me. You need to hold on.
Yeah, but I'm
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay?
You can't be rude to me. Thank you.
Very quick.
Um,
Now to get the congressman.
Right. I can't believe
It's
you.
not just me. I think
I want to say that there is a deeper cause for this. I do want to first say that there is no such thing as racism. Racism has never existed. It's a lie. It's a lie that's being used. It's a lie that's being used to divide and conquer, to keep black people angry at white folks and to keep white people afraid to speak up. The battle is, it is black Americans, not all, are suffering due to the destruction of the family and the lack of moral character. If they had fathers and mothers together, loving them and guiding them in the right way to go, they would not, you wouldn't see the type of crime.
So no plus plan never
Let the
existed.
congresswoman get in on this.
And
One
it's
second,
for,
excuse me.
and it's for is Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is a radical, evil, agitated organization that is worse.
I just want to make sure everyone has a chance to speak here. Thank you. Congresswoman.
And I wasn't just interrupting for me. We have to figure out how we're going to do this panel. If one person is going to be on the panel,
But
then
you
fine.
cannot
There's
interrupt
other
me.
things to do.
It's not up to you to decide that.
I think there's a lot of common ground on this panel, actually, with maybe the exception. But I mean, I think that there's a lot of common ground in terms
I
of
wouldn't
how
do that
we
if I was
this
you,
issue.
Karen.
Well, legislation, how can you make, turn this
I
into
would not do
results?
that.
I would say that the problem is with the incentives, right?
Just so Karen would know, I wouldn't do that. I don't take that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So don't do that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Jim Crow law was created by the government at that time, and it wasn't all white people who were for that. Most people were against it. But because there were families, because there was fathers and mothers raising their children, and they respected one another and others, you didn't have blacks committing the kind of crimes or as many crimes as you see today. If you notice, there is no real emphasis on the real solution. And the real solution is building families. Kids need fathers and mothers. Even under Jim Crow law, because they had families, I don't know anybody in my family who went to jail. I don't know anybody even around me who went to jail because that respect was there and the love of the family. These boys and girls are growing up feeling the lack of love. They don't know what to do with themselves because they have not been guided in the right way. And unless we solve that family problem, it's only going to get worse rather than getting better. We don't need government in our lives. We need parents. And the government is never, ever, ever going to solve your problem. The government is going to keep you in the same hell generation after generation. Your problems are not going to change until you take control of your problems. And the way it was with black Americans before the government took over.
And I would agree with him 100% that family disruption is key. It is not everything. It is not the only thing. African American families have been disrupted from when we were brought over here. Our families were divided. And so I just want to be clear because I'm sure that he is not saying that.
Wrong,
And I will say there has
wrong.
never been a time.
I want to say that she's right in that I remember the blacks owning water fountains. I went to all black school on the plantation, but because that anger wasn't there, we would come together naturally. But they took it further, bringing in the government. Black people don't need a daddy. They need the government to be the daddy and the so-called black leadership to head other people. So the fathers went away and they went to hell in a handbasket.
Wouldn't you agree that Jim Crow laws were one of those factors that separated many African American families and caused that sort of, disfamily that's what I was asking.
No, Jim Crow law did not separate black families. They kept apart.
certainly did.
They kept apart.
Well, I mean, the ones that were sent to jail.
We're not going to sit here and argue the validity of Jim Crow. Come on.
Jim Crow law did not separate black from
You've
black
said that
families.
several
They
times now.
separated
Let somebody
black from
else
white
speak.
people.